everybody, Tiny House Dreaming here again. It's still Monday for me right now filming this. Probably won't post it until tomorrow or something, or Wednesday. But I'm leaving the hotel. It's like 1:30. When I went and talked to my DM earlier today, I asked him, because Success Leasing said they probably won't call me till at least Wednesday about getting my truck. So I asked him, like, is there any classes or anything that I can be doing that would just benefit me as a driver, like any informational things I need to learn or read or sit in on a class that has information that could be useful. I mean, you're here all day. Most of us, I think, or most people wouldn't want to just sit in a hotel room all day. I don't have a roommate. Like, I'm sitting in there by myself, bored as ever. I just want to be up doing something, trying to be productive. So he said that, you could always benefit from a logs class because, you're going to be out there solo. It's kind of good knowledge to know the best way to log your time and the productivity of time and all of that. So I'm on my way to the terminal to go take this logs class, which is in a plaza building, different from the Millennium building that I've been in. And I think the plaza building is the driver's lineup. Like when you come inbound with your truck and trailer, or even if you're bobtailing, when you come through inbound, that's the same thing as driver's lineup. And they have like showers and stuff and laundry services there. So when I get over there, I'll try to make a little video, just because I don't think a lot of people, or especially new people, realize that you can actually take showers in the driver's lineup, wash your clothes. So I'll be back with you, but I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to try to walk through. I don't want to miss the shuttle, but I was going to walk through the Campus Inn and kind of show you like the different rooms, where the simulator's at, where the cafe's at. There's like 2 or 3 rooms full of computers, just to give you a gist. And then one thing, a subscriber, Taco Tony, thank you so much. He put me up on, like, as I'm out here, to try to stay hydrated. If you're gonna drink water, drink alkaline water. So like this bottle right here, I got from Walmart. I think it's like 98 cents. I believe maybe $1.08 or something. But yeah, it's 9.5 pH or higher. And supposedly alkaline water has like a really good health benefits. But I mean, it's definitely no worse than just regular water. So if you're out there buying bottles of water, when you come to places that sell alkaline water, that come in all different brands, this is like great value, the Walmart brand. And I just bought it when I walked up to Walmart the other day. But I've drank like 6 or 7 of these since I've been checked in here at the hotel. But just stay hydrated. And if you can, aside from alkaline water, they have electrolyte water, which is kind of like Gatorades and stuff have electrolytes, but they also are high in sodium. If you buy electrolyte water, you don't have the sodium factor, but you're still getting the electrolytes that they add into the water. So as you're out here driving, it's hot. Like right now, it's kind of a muggy hot, so it's not like you're not realizing how hot it is, but you're out moving and stuff. Try to keep yourself hydrated, and if at all possible, stay hydrated with, water that's extra good for you, that has just a little bit of added benefit. So that's my tip for today, but I'll be back with you guys once I get over to the Plaza building, and I'll try to sneak around there and get some footage to show you. Actually, I guess I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to walk through the halls and see if I can get some rooms on camera. So 1 second, guys. Okay, so I just came in the door. Behind me is where you would wait for the shuttle. Oh, I guess you can get your DLT physicals done here. They have the doctor's office. It looks like it's closed right now, but maybe it's just because oh, here's the schedule. So you can come in. I see a thing through the thing that says like drug tests and physicals. So that would be cool if you could actually get physicals done here and not have to find a doctor. But that's where the cafe is, through these doors. That's the orientation office. See all those people? That's where I was saying you have to go talk to that great and whatever, the Wizard of Oz guy that clicks the button. Then there's bathrooms, but this is all in the Campus Inn. Simulator is through those doors. There's also an entrance to the simulator room through the cafe here. I'm not gonna actually go in there because there might be people doing stuff. I guess when you haul high value items, there's a high value class that you have to take. And for any of you that are already here at Prime, or if you come here once you have the app and like a login to the Prime's app on your mobile phone, there's a schedule of when the high value class is. And you have to take that before you can haul high value. So this is where you enroll in the dental, life insurance, stuff like that. There is also, I guess that would be like the benefits department. Coming from a big corporation, like we had a benefits department and HR department, a payroll, everything separated. Prime's definitely big enough to like separate their departments. Some smaller companies, the HR department, you know, kind of runs all of that. But that looks like that's who you would talk to at the HR department is actually at the terminal. And like here's one of the classes that you would sit in, and you would take your CBTs that I was telling you about. That's actually where I went to go take my CBTs. And I'm just walking. I'm hoping I didn't miss the shuttle, but I set my alarm early enough where even if I did miss one shuttle, I would get there. I don't have to be to my logs class until 2:15. And it's 1:40 right now. And this bottle of water feels so good in my arms, like, man. But so there's another class right there that I see people in and the door's closed. I'm not gonna bother them. But when you're here, this is like the little break room in right behind the lobby. So like I was telling you guys, like there's a little, I think I was telling you guys, I don't know. There's like coffee, microwave, muffins, tea. So things like that as you're in these different classes. There's vending machines if you want soda and stuff like that. And actually at the terminal and here in the cafe, they have tea. I'm trying to think of Gold Peak. Like in there's, if you guys ever been to like a Popeyes or anything, there's like a little tea machine that's mounted kind of like a soda machine that you pick like what type of tea. I think they have sweetened green tea, sweetened black tea, unsweetened tea, and raspberry iced tea. All of these are like cold teas or you add ice to them. And they're all free. Prime gives it to you for free. So if you don't want to pay for sodas and stuff, here's another class. This is where you'll have that 40. One of the videos will be here. And then this is the classroom I was in where they told us to like break apart. Like all 35 of us started in here watching our last video. Then you kind of break up if your company, you stay in the classroom. And this is where I actually sat right here at this table. And got my little purple packet. And I'll pull the purple packet. I'll put it in, you see I have my backpack on. Going to this class, I'll pull the purple packet out and kind of go through it and show you guys what information that they provided. But yeah, they have the free tea. So if you don't want to, when you go through terminals or even like I said here at the cafe at the Campus Inn, if you're okay with drinking tea or you like tea, and I mean tea has a lot of electrolytes, speaking of electrolytes, and you don't want to pay $1 something for soda, or you just want a healthier option, you grab a cup and get some tea and you don't have to pay for it. Junior Honduras turned me on to that last time I was here at the terminal, and ever since then I like pretty much drink tea. I try to drink unsweetened tea, but every now and then I will sneak and get the sweet tea or like the sweet green tea. But trying to think what else is around here. I'm gonna head back out to where I just walked from to try to wait for the shuttle. But yeah, so next time I see you guys, I will be at driver's lineup. And if it's not too awkward, I will turn my camera on and try to just, my class is in the basement. So I've been there before, like when you pull in through the driver's lineup with the trailer, just as you're coming through the terminal, if your trailer's full, you wanna always take your bill of ladings into the driver's lineup. You hand it to them and then you pick it up back on the way out. But that's just in case like they find something with your truck or something where they hold you and somebody else needs to deliver your load. They have the bill of lading to give to the other person. Okay guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Hey everyone, just got out of my logs class. Behind me is driver lineup. You can see when I say when you actually pull in to the terminal, you can stop in here and you give your bill of ladings. Like you can see behind me, that's actually driver's lineup when inbound or whatever they call it. And there's a basement here. There's like a little, like if they're doing something quick to your truck, you can get off the truck and like there's free coffee, there's vending machines. And I'm gonna probably walk to the Millennium and maybe grab something to eat because that class was almost 2 hours. But I got to meet my logs person, good information in the logs class of like the 8-2 split, how to utilize your time, never drive with the loaded trailer off duty, like all kind of things that are little things that like I guess sometimes even if trainers know these things, they don't really know. It's like such, not random stuff, but such stuff that like when you get in the habit of not doing certain things because you know better, it's like it becomes so unspoken where you don't think about it every day. So not everything, like some things I learned I hadn't heard from any trainer, and it's not because they don't know or they didn't want to pass it on, but it's like they just don't know to kind of say it, that when you're new you don't really know, so until somebody actually tells you. So like they break down to the simplest things, and then they go into depth about like things that you should be thinking about every day, but like, you know, yeah, I don't know even what I'm trying to say. Like it took 2 hours to get through that class, so ain't no way I could go over everything, but I have a little pamphlet booklet, like they told us about things like when you get inspected by a DOT officer and they ask for your logs, if you don't hand them this certain instruction thing with your logs or with your Qualcomm, if they ask for your Qualcomm, that you can get a ticket for $350 to $500 if the DOT officer wanted to be a jerk and give you a ticket for that. A lot of times they don't. Some people didn't even know that you had to hand this instruction sheet with the Qualcomm. Like there's little things like that. Like a trainer probably wouldn't even think to like tell you that. So it was definitely a good experience to sit in there and like be able to ask questions, and even the stupidest little questions weren't really stupid, because then she was like, no, if you actually did that, that would be a ticket. So like if I didn't ask the stupid question that I thought was stupid before I asked it and realized that it wasn't that stupid. So I would definitely encourage anybody, even though it's a long class, it wasn't a lot of us, there was I think 8 of us in that class, but I left out learning something, some things that I would have probably otherwise been screwing up when I got out there solo, just because I didn't know that it was a thing. And I found out, any drivers that don't know, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, there's a 3-day blitz for DOT, so they're going to just be randomly pulling over people left and right all over the place, no matter what company you're with. So there you go. I learned that. I wrote those dates down. And I'm standing here for a purpose. Behind me, if you guys want to see the pad here at Prime, this is like the closest that I've gotten. I think I can probably walk down here. I know Prime is huge on safety. So if you are out here, you need some type of, and I see one person violating, I can't. I'm not telling because you can't see who he is enough to like actually pinpoint who that is, or at least I can. But you're supposed to have on your high visibility vest, jacket. It's hot enough. You don't want a jacket, t-shirt, something bright orange, bright yellow, some kind of bright color. And I obviously don't have that on. So, and people have been complimenting my camo pants all day. Thank you everybody who's complimenting my pants. I think I got these pants for like $14.99 or something from Burlington. And they're just like joggers. They're not like zip up pants. They're just, but I like them. They're super comfortable. But I guess I had a better, see, like there's somebody practicing right now. I had a better kind of vantage point from up there actually. But I do have to walk through here somehow to get to the Millennium. I think I need to go that way. I was gonna take you guys to show you like the washers and dryers and stuff. Like there's, I don't know, you know, I'm not sure how cool Prime is with me walking through like filming while like the people that work in driver's lineup are like dealing with issues, because you know, if you walk past people working, you might overhear sensitive information that like it ends up on the internet, and even though it doesn't mean nothing to most of us, that person could obviously not want their information. So I'm not gonna like walk through the whole thing like I was, but what I will do is pause real quick and I will go up and show you guys the showers and the washroom that's upstairs here. So let me see. Behind me, when you first enter Prime with the flags, that's where you drive through. You drive your big truck through the, I'm trying to point to the right thing, between these cones right here, and you would drive here kind of coming towards me, and you see all the bays that are lined up right here. Like you would drive into one. They're not always open. All of them are not always open at once, but I don't know if you can see up on this one. I'm not sure if it's capturing it on video, but like this is door 1, 2, 3 going down. There's like either a green arrow telling you that this is open, come in, or if this certain bay is not open, there's like a red X. Or no, this one has a red dot. Some of them have a red X, a red dot, but this is like letting you know that this bay number 1 has a red circle, like a stop sign. Don't come in. If it was open, it would have a green, and the other little triangle or square would have a green. But inside this building, so like you drive your truck in, if you need to, you can, like sometimes it depends on what it is, like they do an inspection before you can pull through, and they inspect the trailer and all of that stuff. So you're usually sitting there for at least 5 minutes, depending on what they find. Like they might need to fill tires, or like, you know, fill them to a certain standard of air, certain air pressure. They might find something on your trailer where they need to do, so you might end up sitting there longer. But if you need to, you can pull straight through. And I don't know if you can see through, like there's a few parking here. So like if you didn't want to have to go unhook from your, or uncouple from your trailer, or park way over there where the trailers hooked to the trucks are, you can always like kind of park close to this inbound. And then I'm gonna walk over and show you guys where well, I guess I can walk and just keep the camera pointed to me. I'm not like getting anybody on camera that doesn't want to be. But you get out your truck and you walk up. There's some stairs. When you get out your truck, it's gonna be to the left of you. And I'm telling, like most of y'all know, I'm so new, I'm like acting like I know, but I know. These stairs right here. And see, your truck will be there, so you're always gonna walk to the left because it's all the way at the wall. And you come up the stairs, and I'll be able to give you a good view of down there because we're gonna be up high. Hello. See? That's what it looks like from up high. But you come in this door, it's the only door option available. Whew, what is that, a spider? Oh my God. I'm so scared of bugs. And it's like following me. Why are you following me? Why are you following me? Okay. 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 No, 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 no. I don't know, it's like this. The web hooked. I feel like, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry you guys. So see here, okay. Okay. This, when I first came in that purple door right there, this is what it looks like. So these are all showers and restrooms. Let's see if I can, well this one isn't clean. I'm not gonna show you that one. Let's see if I can find the clean one. Okay, here we go. So when you walk into the shower door, see it's a restroom. They have the shower there and the sink and stuff like that. And if you need towels and don't have your own, they do have towels. I'm sorry, my video is like all over the place. But they also have a washer and dryer room. See? And they do have little soap dispensers. They have a change machine. So it's pretty basic place to like rinse stuff if you're trying to rinse something out before you throw it in the washer. but it's pretty basic. But this gives you an option of not having to go into the Millennium building to take showers or wash your clothes, or if the showers over there are filled or there's no washers available over there, somebody's washing, you know that you always have this as a second option. And this is again the Plaza building or driver lineup. The driver's lineup is in the Plaza building, but a lot of times when people are talking to you, they'll say go to driver lineup. They mean the Plaza building. And if you get in the shuttle from the Millennium or from the campus inn and let them know that you want to come to the Plaza building, they will drop you off. Like in the front where I was standing looking at the people practicing on the pad, that's where you would get dropped off. And you see, like literally I just am coming through the other side now, and coming through the other side, and the pad is over there. There's where all the empty trailers are lined up behind me. And this is where I say if you want to park right when you come out of driver's lineup to use like those services, you can park right out here. You just drop your trailer, or you can have a full trailer, I believe. If you have a full trailer, you can park here, I think. But yeah, so this is like, it's a huge, when I was telling you guys that this terminal is huge, it's huge. There's like all kind of, how you see this, the Plaza or driver's line up here, there's like another type of lineup, that's the wash bay. In a minute you'll be able to see the tractor shop is right there, that building, and it has about 6 bays that go in. But yeah, it's like super big. So like I see why they have different shuttle stops different places, because it's huge. Yeah, and I think I'm walking towards the Millennium, which is right on the other side of the tractor shop. Somewhere here there's a trailer shop, like they have different separate shops for fixing trailers and fixing tractors. And then there is also where I can't, it's not in my line of sight, but there's another shop that has like bays, just like the, you know, the wash bay and the inbound, like it has the drive-through type building, and they do, that's where they do like detailing, minor decals and stuff, like the what else do they do? I can't remember, but they do something else there as well. And I think in the detail shop is where if you have a pet, and it's the one shop that I can't like turn around and show you or point to, but if you have a pet, I believe it's in the detail shop that they have a dog or cat wash. It's like a table, kind of like they use at groomers, where you can sit your dog up. It's a big sink with a big thing where your pet can sit in it, and you can, and like it has the hose wash where you can use the hose to wash your pet off. So I mean, you're doing it yourself, you can't pay anybody to do it. But if your doggy, and I say if your kitty likes water, most cats don't like water and they clean themselves by licking themselves. But if your cat's the type, there are a few weirdo cats out there. So I've known somebody that had a cat that liked baths. So if you have one of those weirdo cats, then you can give your cat a bath. But for the most part, I think it's for people that have dogs, and a lot of people here at Prime do have dogs. But yeah, guys, I've been rambling for too long. There's nothing really for me to show you. You guys have seen, now you can see the Millennium. It's that bluer building right there. But I'm just walking towards that. I'm gonna grab some food out of the cafeteria and head back to the hotel, I guess. It is like super hot out here. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I'm back really quick. Right across from the store, Prime does have a daycare. That is the daycare. It's right across from the store, and it's right when you walk into the front of the Millennium. Well, I don't know if that's considered the front or where the shuttle, like at the other end of the Millennium, you can come in down there as well. That's where the shuttle drops you. But yeah, so they do have a daycare here for anybody that, I don't know what you would want to know for. here. And I'm gonna come in and I'll show you the restaurant really quick. This is it. See all the screens is the menus. That down there is the deli, like they have deli sandwiches. These are the hot prepared foods. Behind me is the salad bar. And then if you are like me and you like the sauteed veggies, you can grab a plate, you put your veggies on them, you take it over to here, you tell them what you want to, like what sauce you want them to saute the veggies in. They saute them up, they throw them in a container, and you're good to go. So if you're vegetarian or vegan, they got you covered. I mean, there's other options as well, but I love the sauteed veggies, and I always usually get it in Kung Pao sauce. Awesome. So there you go, just sharing a little bit more time with you guys. Have a good one, guys. Your plate ends up looking just like this, full of raw veggies, and just walk it over to them. They'll ask if you can always add meat. If you're a meat eater, they do have like different types of meat you can add, but you just let them know. No, I don't. Okay. I think I might. Sometimes it's at that end, sometimes it's at this end. I'm gonna stand at this end, but I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna hand this to them, give them my name. You wait a while, a couple minutes while they cook it for you, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Goodbye. I was telling you guys about the free tea machine earlier, and I'm gonna show you in a second. So see, you just come over here, spot a register, grab a cup, get a straw, a lid. And this right here is, that's the Gold tea machine. So when you see these at Prime, those are the teas you can get for free. They don't charge you. Just let the lady at the register know, like if she's looking at you crazy, that it's tea. Obviously I just got some, but I have drunk half a bottle of my water, so I am staying hydrated. Hey guys, so my food is done. That's how it comes out looking. It smells so good. But this is a good way to intake all your veggies at one time. Well, you're supposed to have multiple servings, but they saute them really well. Not too much, not too undone. Al dente, do vegetables. Does that refer to vegetables, al dente? Not like too undone, but done enough. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, now I'm really leaving y'all for the day. Bye.